All right, let's start with you. Oh, wait, we have to do an intro again.
Hello again.
That's how we're going to start it. Hi, I'm Coco.
I'm Marika, and we are two friends
who like to knit. We're going to chat about our Make 9, which is 9 projects we'd like to make in 2021. I am in LA, and Marika.
I'm currently in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
And as we've learned from 2020, plans are subject to change. So this is just us talking about like what our goals could be, but we will not be beholden to these. Anyways, so Marika, you have, I think last episode we talked about our how we did in 2020 with our 2020 Make 9. So what are you thinking for 2021?
So basically what I'm trying to do is use up yarn, or like the first 3 projects I have are yarn I already have. I feel like I should say that again. Okay. The first 3 projects on my list use yarn I already have in my stash. So I don't have to make any new purchases. They can just be cast on, go. So the first one for that is the Fonda by Caitlin Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
And what I was envisioning for that is because I have all of this worsted weight cotton from the epic fail that was the Nightingale, I need something to use that on. So I think the Fonda could be a good solution for that. Because it doesn't need to be super structured, and I can wear something underneath it. It's not as large as the Nightingale, so hopefully the weight of the cotton won't be as much of an issue. That's the plan for that one. Number 2 is the Nightingale Take 2. So I got, in a knit pick sale, I found this city tweed yarn, and they had a new color called Snow Bank, I think. And I've already I'm cheating a little bit in that I've already started it. But this is where we're at so far with the Nightingale redo. So it still has a bit of the same character as the cotton, which was a wool in the gang cotton. The colorway was 101 spots. So this is a little grayer, it's not a pure white. And then there's, some brown tweed along with the black tweed. So a little bit of a change, but I think in the same spirit, and a lot lighter. So hopefully we'll be more successful.
Structurally sound.
Knock on wood. Then number 3 is the Chillin Out sweater by Irene Lynn. And this one, when I bought the yarn for the Bell Cardi, I bought 3 different colors. And then I loved all 3 colors, and so I didn't return the other 2. And so I just have a lot of this beautiful kind of like marbly pink, and then this deep teal. And the sample for the Chillin Out sweater is those exact 2 colorways and that exact yarn. So I was like, perfect, do it.
It's that exact yarn.
Yeah. So Irene did all the work for me. Thank you. Then number 4 is a carryover from 2020, the Bouquet sweater. Like I said in the 2020 summary, I have yarn and colors in mind. I just have to do the swatch. Well, purchase the pattern and then do the swatching. But yeah, I think that one's high on the list this year just because I really love the pattern a lot. And that is the first sweater that in my Make 9 2021 that will require yarn purchasing.
Mm-hmm.
Then number 5 is the Anker summer shirt, because I was like, I should have another. I'm very, very low on summer knits, so I thought this would be a good one. And I do really love your Anker summer tee. I think it came out really well, and it's just a really nice, kind of a little more dressed up t-shirt.
Yeah.
So I did buy a skein of yarn from Wild Fiber, and I don't remember what it's called, but we'll put it in the notes. And it's a teal color that I think could be really fun.
I don't remember it, but cool.
So I have at least I have at least yarn to swatch with it, but again, we'll need to purchase more to have the quantity I need. Then number 6 is the Ardent by Kindred Red. And this one is just like joyous, beautiful color blocking, neons, like everything I love. So, and I love the sample, so I'll probably just make that exactly. But yeah, just a really fun knit, which I have the pattern, but I don't have any yarns yet. Then number 7, trying some new techniques and some new things, different objects to make with knitting, are the Moonkoosa boots by Tiny Owl Knits. And I don't know, I just love them. They're like shaggy and felted and crazy, and
are they adult sized?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
They come in a whole, and you can make them in different heights. So I think I want to make the
because it's just baby and kids, but you could probably scale it up.
No, women's sizes US 3 through 12, kids sizes US 6 through 2.
Okay.
So I want to make the third height, so you have 3 levels of fringe on the boots.
Okay.
So yeah. So that's like throwing it in. I ventured and made a pair of socks this year. So now I'm like, all right, let's try and make some shoes maybe.
Yeah.
Then number 8 is Colored Crosses by Anna Ventzel, another carryover from 2020. I'm hoping by putting it at 8, it'll give, I'll have the time to find all the yarn, which I didn't do this past year. So maybe giving myself another almost full year will help with that.
Right.
And then spot 9 is kind of a toss-up right now. It'll either be the Astrid by Arne and Carlos, or it'll be the Aurora cardigan by Shinysuperhero. I'm kind of hoping that, like, since I'm gonna have to make some additional purchases for some of these projects next year, that I can make one of these 2 sweaters with all of the scrap yarn I have left over from, projects from this year and projects from next year. So I'm just kind of waiting to see how those scraps come together and which sweater they might be better suited for.
Okay. That's a tight list.
So
I'm interested in the boots. Because I might be like, can you make another pair? Thanks.
Yeah. They look, and she has a video when I first looked at the pattern, and I was like, is this even possible? She does have like some YouTube videos on how she does them. So there's some, I haven't purchased the pattern yet to see what the instructions are like there, but she does have some additional video instructions too.
Great. Okay. We'll go into my Make 9. I'm going to disclaimer up here at the front. Marika has listened to way too much of my Make 9 theory. This list is basically stuff or knits that I already have the yarn for. I can't say I'm emotionally compelled by this list. It's merely like, these are the things that you already outlined, so you just have to do them, which is great and can be fulfilling in its own way. But I'm not super passionate about this list right now. And I feel a little bit like my my designer choices lack a little bit of diversity. So I am aware, and I will be looking to diversify as I go off the rails and do nothing on this list in the future, as we have shown I want to do. So getting into it though. Number one on my list, I'm going to do the carryovers from my 2020. Number one is the Bolan tee. That one I already have the yarn for, that Cattell silk and the green, which I tried to make that cedar pullover out of. And remember, it was like too tight. So I pulled the whole thing out. It was supposed to be yarn for the Bolan tee. Then I just didn't have the needle, and I made something different, and it didn't work out. And now we're back to just, let's go ahead and make that Bolan tee. So we'll see if it's successful this year. I think it can be. And then we're gonna put the rug back on the list so that hopefully I stop talking about it eventually. And there, those are the two that are, oh, and then the third one is the Amali, which I just need to make a decision on, but I am interested in it. I like it. It's gonna be great. Just need to commit to it. Okay, those are the three that are carryovers. So new ones, let's just do a Andrea Mowry row. So I have the yarn to make the wool and honey. I am going to use the Retrosario Pomar Mondim. I just wanted to really, like, everybody talks about that yarn, and I was really just trying to see what it was like. And I'm looking for alternatives to the Brooklyn Tweed Loft, because I just can't make everything out of Brooklyn Tweed Loft, even though I would like to. So that is what I am going to make, the wool and honey. And I already cast on and did the ribbing. I just stopped because I need to finish the Weekender Light, because if I don't, I will never finish that sweater. So that one is technically already started, but so there's that. Then Stonecrop Pullover. I already purchased the yarn for this months ago, and I've never shown you guys, but I got the idea from, oh, I don't remember her name. It's like Crafty Kimmy Crafts, something like that. Anyways, on her IG, she was talking about how, she knits a whole bunch, and she's sometimes looking for options that are more cost effective. So her Stonecrop is done out of Knit Picks. And so I just bought the exact same, basically, kit that she used. So it's going to look exactly like Kimmy's, which I'm excited about because I like her stuff. And then the last one is the Pink Velvet, which I purchased some Lion Brand yarn that I wanted to test out. And it is in a brownish color. It's a wool, it's got a whole bunch of stuff in it. It's like wool and cotton and something else, probably a little bit of acrylic. It's a real hybrid. But I was interested in, like, its little flecky quality. I like things where the color isn't consistent, basically. So it's cost effective as well. So I bought that, and then I had a pink that I just bought on a whim, mohair from Pearl Soho. And I think I might have to hold it double, but that's what I'm going to try. It's going to be roughly kind of the same as the sample, but the pink will be hotter and the brown might be a little bit more brown, which is not a color combination that I usually go for, pink and brown. So this one is really sus. I'm not sure it's going to work out.
Yeah, I don't really think of there being much brown in your wardrobe.
There isn't.
Yeah.
So, but maybe we're venturing into new territory here. I usually stick pretty close to black, and I just wear black most of the time. So knitting is how I am injecting more color into my wardrobe. So I also have no idea what I'm going to pair this with if it works out. But so that's my Andrea Mowry row. There's one more that I already have the yarn for. That's going to be the Poetria by Sari Nordlund. So the hat isn't going well from her that I'm trying to make for my father-in-law. But I'm determined to get on her level. Like I love all of her designs. I love the intricacy of it, and I need to get on that level. So the Poetria is on this list. Um, and I already have Le Petit Damsel. Le Petit, is that what it's called? I think it's what it's called. Anyways, it's a very toothy, yarny, I mean, they're all yarns. It's a very toothy, rustic yarn. Um, and it's in blue, which I don't usually do a lot of blue, although I do a lot of denim.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's in the denim realm.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be short sleeve. And so it's just going to have that like full body worth of lace work and then short sleeves because I love knitted t-shirts. It's just I think it'll be great as another piece that's like work appropriate, elevating the office look is what I'm going for there. Then I've got the Twigs by Junko Okamoto, and I already have some spin cycle yarn that I was not pleased with when I purchased it. I got it on sale and I got it online, so I never saw what it was going to look like, and I thought it was going to be a really punchy yellow and black, and it's just great. So I have been searching for a pattern to use that yarn, and I think this one would be a good one because it will add that light shaft is bothering me. Okay, it will add a little bit of color variation through the color work, but otherwise it's a very sedate color change. So I'm going to try to knit this one in Brooklyn Tweed Loft. I bought a skein of the Yellowstone colorway, and it's kind of like a mossy green, but like a yellowy mossy green, a deeper yellowy, almost brown. It's almost a brown. So it'll be that, and then it'll be the spin cycle. So, I mean, this one is a cost investment if you were to do it full retail. But because I got the spin cycle on sale, and because I just want it, I want it in a functional piece so that I don't feel negatively about it anymore. So I'm trying to put it with my favorite yarn so that we even out the vibes and it equals like something I'm happy with. So that was my thought there. And then the last one is oh no.
There's an umlaut.
There's an umlaut. I can't do it. Rollacan is, nope. That is not how you say it.
A Rollacan.
I can't even do it. We're going to put it on the screen. This one. Man. I have no context in Danish, Swedish. I have no context. Anyways, this one is a little bit similar to the last one or one of the ones on Marika's list. Which one was it?
Is it like the Ardent?
It's like a funky intarsia situation.
Like some good color blocking and.
So I'm not sure that this is intarsia, but I've never done intarsia. So we're going to see how it goes. I'm very likely there is a version where it's burgundy, red, and orange, and I really love that version. I'm very likely to just match that one exactly. So I'm excited about that. I think it'll be great summer vibes. And I was surprised that I didn't have any summer knits on my Make 9 once I put it all together. And I feel like that's where it's going to go off the rails. I'll have all these summer shirts, and then I will have gotten to maybe 2 or 3 of these. But I have the yarn for all of these, so I need to do it. And I guess that's why I'm not super pumped. I feel like this is homework that I need to do that I haven't done.
Yeah, it's like you gotta hunker down, study for finals, take the test before summer break, and you just want it to be summer break.
And I just want it to be like, oh, here are my dreams, here are my hopes, here are the like non-functional aspirational knits. And really this is like, this list is, here's everything you've already committed yourself to. Now do the thing. And I'm like, oh. Yeah. I like the dream, to dream about, like to talk the theory. That's why I talk your ear off all the time about what could be, and never get down to the actual like doing. So anyways, that's my make 9. It's if I don't get to any of these, they still live in my stash and will haunt me. So I should get to them.
Yeah, maybe if you just throw in like 1 or 2, like every 3rd or 4th dream project, you know, you throw one of these in.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and they feel good. Like getting that minaret done this year felt great. Even though it was one that I was like, you're already committed to this and it's already on the list. So there is value. There's tons of value in this. So that's it. That's the hope for the next year. I like your list. Can we trade?
Yeah, just do all of 2021 as like a knit along.
Yeah. I'll just do mine in the background. I'll do all of yours and then mine are in the background. All right. That was good. I'm glad we talked.
Yeah.
Because I could do this. I could do the rug. Ooh, that is exciting. Okay. Something to be thrilled about.
Yeah, that's one on the list you're excited about already.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's it, guys. That is our Make 9 2021. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Happy knitting.